And I'm here to give you an update today on Cake. As you can see here, guys, we're going to be starting off on the daily. You can see all-time high from Cake coming through here. Is a bit of PancakeSwap, as you can see here. We do have massive resistance coming through from these top zones. Massive trend line. But we do have heavy levels of support from this low point as well, continuously in terms of these higher lows. Very good, very progressive. We do see us coming down here in terms of the price. We're definitely going to bounce off around $14.22. But as I said, with the state of the markets in terms of crypto at the moment, I do actually expect pretty good progression to the upside here for PancakeSwap. And the fact it's been asleep for quite a while now. Obviously, humongous uptrend coming through here. Very strong, actually. Very strong. And we are seeing a bit of a pullback scenario coming through that. It's a bit too big to be a bit of a bull flag because this the uptrend's not really that big enough to really be a bull flag here. So I'd more just go down falling parallel channel there. But let's talk about this giant symmetrical triangle chart pattern here, because there's definitely a humongous breakout scenario to be looking out for there. In terms of a measure move completion here, it's going to be pretty ridiculous, guys. And when I say ridiculous, I mean humongous gains here. I mean money to be made. So it's definitely a breakout scenario I will be looking for. Massive long position here. In terms of percentages here, obviously speculatively speaking, guys, on where we're going to break it, it's still going to be around a 78% gain there. Insane stuff there. I would be looking at many take profit points all the way along the way there, just because you can see the Viva La resistance from these zones, from these horizontals that we got plotted in here. You can see the Viva La resistance here. You can see the resistance from these zones. So it's basically potential for reversals here. So if we're really high up in a trade and we're up like let's do a little percentage there. Say we're up 25% and we're not even taking profit there, and then we see a massive reversal for crypto in general, then you're going to be basically giving back all that money. No, thank you. We're here to make money, not give it back. So yeah, that's why I would be staggering my take profits all the way up there, moving your stop loss to your entry once you hit your first take profit there, and then it's obviously a profitable trade all the way till the end of the day. Now, all the way up to that 77% is quite ambitious. I would be looking at another take profit at this volume weighted ATR band at $31.38 there. But yeah, definitely a huge position to be looking out for the future. Let's jump down to the smaller term time frames here. As you can see, we do have a falling parallel channel that I was just talking about there, and that basically is an initiation for a double breakout scenario there, guys, which is pretty goddamn progressive in my opinion. I would say mass resistance along this zone. You can see this multiple times as we just discussed there, but it is correlating with the level of support on this lower side as well. So basically now we know we've got a lovely level of support coming through. That's where my head is, right? We got a lovely level of support coming through at around this $15 and around $15 to $14 there if we do actually see us cascade down to that zone. We do also have a volume weighted ATR one. You can see the level of support that we have found along this zone multiple times. That's obviously this little cheeky green bad boy coming through here. So if we do actually dump down in the price, I would expect a lovely bounce point from there. Probably not even coming down to this $15, $14 sort of area. But let's talk about a breakout to the upside, because we know that PancakeSwap is crypto is fairly bullish at this point in time. So I would be expecting a humongous uptrend, something along the lines of this fairly soon in terms of a breakout scenario. If we can be involved with this, it's going to be insanely good, right? It's going to be insanely good. It's going to be insanely good if we can get involved with that. But what I would say in terms of a measure move here, we could be going on the most recent downtrend to the top side here, and this is going to be more of a long position here on the, I wouldn't say the micro scale, but it's smaller than the macro that we do have coming through there, around that 79% or something, 77% there, yeah. And so yeah, in terms of breakout scenario that we are looking for here for this falling parallel channel. And if it's a falling parallel channel, it usually breaks to the upside, guys. So yeah, we're looking at around near enough an 18% gain there, 17.5 there. So yeah, it's still looking really quite progressive for the future. But yeah, as you know the score, guys, stagger your take profits all the way up for this lovely cheeky long position for Cake. But yeah, definite breakout scenario to be looking out for. It is going to be around $19.27 there for the future. But yeah, that's going to be it for Cake today.